Hello, good afternoon to all of you out there. My name is Irene Mpatso. I welcome you to today's show, the Nditha show, right here, right now. It's so great to be here, and I hope that you have had a beautiful day. And it's Sunday afternoon again, the time to chill and relax and listen to something that's going to inspire you. Welcome to the Nditha Show once again. The Nditha Show is all about self-motivation, personal development, personal motivation, and becoming the best version of yourself. And to achieve that, we bring you people that are really pushing the envelope and reaching out for their dreams. And today, I have one of those people, and I am so excited that she is here. Welcome.
Thank you,
Chigo Grace.
Thank you so much for having me on your show.
It is so good to have you here, and it's been amazing. And just talking to you and asking you that can you come, and you accepting it means a lot to us. And I think your talent, and we can't wait to hear your story.
It's always a pleasure.
Tell me about Chigo Grace. Who are you?
Okay, Chigo Grace is a Christian, first of all.
Yes.
I am born again. I follow Christ. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm an artist.
Yes.
A songwriter. There's a lot to me.
Yes.
And I'm a teacher. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm a teacher.
There's so many facets to you.
So many facets.
Very interesting.
Yeah, sure.
Tell me about your childhood. How was that like?
Well, I grew up in Lilongwe.
Yeah.
I used to have a passion for music, singing, because I grew up. I come from a background of singers. My mom sings quite a lot, though she didn't go professional like I have done. Yeah. But well, that's what actually built me up into that. Really. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so your mom is an artist.
She sings. She didn't really go out as an artist, but she sings. She has that gift.
Yes.
And that passion.
Yeah. So you got this music thing from back then in your family?
Then in my family.
Okay.
You know Wambarin Kandare, he's my uncle.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. So that's really it.
Yeah. It just had to happen for you, because with people like that, with greats like that,
it just had to happen. I got that inspiration from them.
Yeah. So when did you really start to sing?
Well, I should say when I was little, I used to follow my mom for choir practices and all. It really was interesting for me. But then in 2008, that's really when I think I really started going professional. Yes. I could sing in church sometimes as a solo artist. But in 2008, I think I'm being confined in church. Yes. And this is the only audience that I'm reaching out to. But I felt that this gift was for the world. Yes. So that's the time when I decided to record a song in the studio, so that it could go on radio stations, and could be heard all across Malawi or Africa or the world. Yeah, so that's when I really started going professional. I did a song, Musa Wangamen and You're Righteous. I did those singles. Yeah. And people really loved them, to the point I got sponsorship, because then I was just a student. Yes. Yeah, so I got sponsorship because people really loved the music. I think that's how I got known. I got to be known. Exactly.
Okay, so this is in college?
This is
back in college.
Back in college. That's when I really started going professional.
You have such an amazing voice.
Thank you.
I remember some time back at the Polytechnic, I think you used to sing in UCC.
Exactly.
And there was a day that you sang, and the service was over. And then you were left singing. I remained there. I was seated in the pews just listening to your music and to your voice, because you're really talented.
Thank you.
And so what's the genre of music that you're doing?
I'm doing Christian contemporary.
Okay, it's Christian contemporary.
Exactly.
I find that it's a fresh type of music for the Malawian scene.
It really is. Yes. But it's the kind of music that I'm really passionate about.
Yes.
And I believe in doing things that I'm passionate about.
Yes.
I think that's when you come out really natural and you are yourself.
Yes.
So this is the kind of music I'm always listening to. This is the kind of music that moves me. So that's the kind of music I'm doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How do you then realize, I'm sure at this point you've realized, I've got this passion for music.
Exactly.
And but you know what, this is not something that is conventional. Like in society, people don't expect you to be a musician, or they expect you to do music but not really like full throttle the way you have tried to do it, or how you're doing it. How have you been able to do that?
All right.
Yeah.
First of all, I think I should say I realize that this is a gift from God.
Yes.
Okay. It is a gift from God. And I believe when you have a gift from someone, you really need to show your appreciation for it. And that is what is really pushing me today, because I can't sit down knowing that God has given me this gift.
Exactly.
Not using this gift is being ungrateful. I always say that. So God gives you a gift. It's the same with us. We give someone a gift. We want to see them like using it.
Yes.
You want to see that they liked it.
Yes.
So what's really pushing me to do this is because I know that this is something that God gave me.
Yeah.
And it's not for me.
Yeah.
It is to touch someone out there. It's to touch the world. So that is always wanting me to be on the move, wanting me to do things for God, because I know that this is the gift that God has given me to touch the world.
Wow, that is so powerful.
Exactly.
I think if all of us were to look at what God has entrusted us with in that viewpoint, in that manner, it would really push us to take the necessary actions for us to reach out for our dreams and to really live them out.
That is true. Exactly.
To this far, tell me about the music that you've been able to produce. I know we're going to talk a lot about the current album, but you've done other albums as well.
Yeah. So I did 2 albums before this current one.
Yes.
You Are Righteous and Beautiful.
Yes.
Then I'm passionate about music, but it's not like I was so professional that I was pushing it, you know, the way I'm pushing this album.
Yes.
Probably maybe because I didn't even meet people then who could actually push me and help me out in this, because I was only doing it by myself as a passion.
Yeah.
But the music has really blessed people. I get really positive feedback.
Yeah.
I get testimonies from those songs that they've changed people's lives. So for me, I find satisfaction in that, seeing that those songs are touching lives, seeing that I'm impacting lives through those songs, and I think for me that is satisfactory.
Yeah. Wow.
Exactly. So I did those songs. In Beautiful, I had like about 12 songs.
Yeah.
In You're Righteous, I think I had 13 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you create the songs, you write the songs yourself?
As I said, I'm a songwriter.
Okay,
so
yeah.
For me, songwriting is a gift as well.
Yeah.
But then I should say that I am a Christian first before I'm a musician.
Yes.
So whatever it is that I write, it's something that I really encounter personally with God.
Yes.
It's really something that is personal, things that are really happening.
Yeah.
You know, I get thoughts. I'll be praying sometimes. That's how some songs will come in. So there are different ways into which I write my songs, and I really find it easy. I don't struggle because it's just God who drops those songs and thoughts and revelations in my spirit. And for me, what I do is just write them down, and they just flow just like that. So I can't really say I struggle with songwriting. I can't really say that I close myself in a room and start to think and start to figure out how can I write this song and all. Usually there are things that are dropped in my spirit and they'll just flow like that.
Wow. That is so powerful. So
Exactly.
I suppose you're always aligned with God.
I'm always aligned with God. As I said, I'm a Christian first before I'm a musician. And I always say that if I had to do music just as an art, I would just want to quit. I would quit if I just had to do music to make people laugh, move their bodies and all. I want music that would touch the spirit of a man and make them connect with God.
Yes.
That's my aim. I want to see that. I want to have someone testify that when I listen to your song, there is something that happened to me. I was backsliding, but your song brought me back to Jesus.
Yes.
You know, I was going through this, but your song gave me hope. For me, that is something that gives me joy.
Yes.
Exactly.
That is so powerful. To our viewers, we welcome you to the show. This is Nditha show with me, Irene Mphatso, and today in the show I'm interviewing Chigo Grace. She's an amazing artist, and her story is fascinating. And thank you for all the comments that are coming through from so many people. And it's just evidence of what you're saying, that you're doing music not just for the sake of music, but it's a ministry. You're speaking to somebody's life, and I trust that God is going to continue to use you. And at this point, I've come across your music on this third album. Yes. Like you said, I guess because you're not pushing it so much, some of us never got to appreciate the first and second album.
Exactly.
This album, Breathe in Me, what inspired it?
As I said, I write songs through personal encounters and experiences.
Yes.
And at this point, so this period of time,
yes,
I was going through a season of longing and just wanting God. Okay. So at that moment, I would say, God, I know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. I know how I used to be in the first times when I first knew you.
Yes.
And this time around, I just see that something has, like a fire has been quenched out in me.
Yes.
And it was a cry to God. I said, God, I want you to breathe in me that first love that I had for you.
Yes.
I want you to breathe in me that passion that I had for your word. I want you to breathe in me that first love.
Yeah.
So that was my cry. And I think every song in this goes towards that.
Yes.
Everything hinges around breathing in me. I want God. I'm looking for you.
Yes.
I am so hungry. I just want you. I just want the fire. I just want to burn for you.
Yeah.
So it was a period where I was hungering and thirsting for God personally.
Yeah.
And so I produced this album.
Wow.
Breathe in Me.
It is a powerful album.
It really is powerful. I should say that this songs bless my life first.
Yeah.
Okay, they minister to me. I listen to this music, and sometimes it's like I'm not the person who did them.
You're listening to somebody else.
I'm listening to someone else because they're blessing my life, and I say, all right, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
This was your spirit speaking to me. Yes. And as I listen to the songs, I'm also changed. There are times when I want to pray and I put my song on repeat. It's ministering to my life. So I know that these songs bless my life. They should bless somebody else.
Exactly.
And I think that's what I would say to every gospel artist.
Yes.
You don't just sing a song before it blesses you, before it touches you, before it ministers to you. It has to minister to you first. In that way, you are very sure that if somebody else is going to listen to this song, this is exactly what they're going to go through. Yeah. This is exactly what this song is going to do to them. So this has been my journey, and I'm just in love with the way God is using my life. Yeah. I usually say that it's not me. There is nothing I can boast about, really. There is nothing I can boast about, because if God came today and say, I'm taking this out, I'll just be a mere person.
Exactly.
I'll have nothing. Yeah. So this is something that God has given me, and I acknowledge it. And I know that I cannot boast about it. I cannot do anything about it. All I can do is to be grateful for what He has given me, because He's given it to me just to touch the world. Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
That is so powerful. If you were to do an a cappella of one of the songs right now for somebody who has not yet listened to the music, I would give you the chance to do that.
You give me the chance to do it.
Yes, I would give you.
It's funny how I love every single song in the album, so it's not like this is my favorite. Because I love every single song. Yes. But I guess I could do "Set Me on Fire" for now.
Okay, I'll give you the screen.
Okay. Let my heart beat for what your heart beats for. Let me sail in the sea of your desires. Hold my hand, let me walk in your footsteps. I wanna know what is running in your mind, 'cause I wanna live for you. I don't want to waste my life on this world. Set me on fire. Set me on fire, Jesus. Set me on fire. I wanna be on fire for you. Set me on fire. Set me on fire, Jesus. Set me on fire. I wanna be on fire for you.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Thank you very much.
We sort of like have an audience here, and they're looking. They're like, "Oh my
is
gosh,
it?
yeah,
Oh my
it's beautiful." So that like it took me back to the album. It's like listening to you. It's like I'm listening to the album. Wow.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you so much.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
What a talent.
Thank you so much.
So that is the number one song in the album. That is Set Me on Fire.
On fire.
And it's essentially what you've talked about, that it's your yearning to find more of God.
More of God. Just more of that passion, more of that zeal, so I can run with a passion for God. Because at the end of the day, the whole essence why I'm singing is because I want to share Christ to the world.
Yeah.
That's the assignment that the Master has given us.
Yes.
That you need to go out to the world, make my name known. So people are given different talents, different gifts. I may not be a preacher. I'm not good at preaching.
Yeah.
But my songs can reach out to someone, and someone can get to know Jesus through those songs. So yeah. Exactly.
Okay, I touched on it earlier, but I find that you've been daring in terms of tackling this genre of music.
Exactly.
It's not something that as Malawians or on the market, something that we're used to in terms of Christian music. I get the sense of like when I'm listening to this album, it's like international sort of, the caliber is international.
True.
I should commend you that you've done a great job on this album.
Thank you
all
so
the
much.
work that has gone into this album. Talk to me about Locked in Grace.
All right, Locked in Grace is a song that a fellow artist, a friend of mine, wrote.
Yes.
And he really believes in me quite a lot. And there was a time I was supposed to perform live, but my song didn't work out.
Okay.
He was also performing that day.
Yeah.
So he said, why don't you just sing the song with me, like live?
Yes.
So we sang that song, and the song was just amazing.
I know.
He was literally shocked. Okay, he said you need to feature this song.
Yes.
Okay, because he feels that I expressed that song really well.
Yes.
So we sang together, and people really loved it. It blessed people's lives. So he gave me the permission to put it in the album.
Okay.
Yeah, because of how I expressed the song, how I'm so much into the song.
Yes.
Exactly.
It is such a beautiful song.
It is a very beautiful song.
Can I have you guys do that song?
Yeah, sure.
I can arrange that. On a commercial break, guys. Just a minute. Okay, all right. So we welcome Mervyn to the show, and I just want you guys to appreciate Locked in Grace, because he's a guy, and they're here. So why not? Please take the stage.
I guess we can just do the chorus.
Yes.
Locked in Grace.
Locked in grace
is where I am.
in the arms of grace. He holds me close, soaring with you. As I fall in you, I cannot run. Amazing grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. From pieces I made a vessel. Oh grace, what have you done?
Thank Thank you.
Oh, wow. No, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mervyn, for that rendition.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is so great. And I'm sure that, oh, that was so nice. I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed that. And somebody that is asking, what a beautiful, she's like, what a beautiful voice.
Thank you so much.
It is so amazing. And guys, I don't even have a mic on here. And the voice comes out like that. So imagine a live show. Do you plan on doing live shows either in Blantyre or in Lilongwe where people can come and appreciate this music?
I am really planning on doing live concerts where I can just have people appreciate good music.
Yes.
I can have people just come in, worship.
Yeah.
So I'm really planning for those.
Okay.
Blantyre and Lilongwe all over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be like a tour?
It's going to be like a tour.
Yes.
Yeah. Dates are not set yet, but that's on my plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have Breathe in Me. That's the song.
title
That's
album.
the title album.
Actually, this is the first edition.
Okay.
There is another edition that is coming out, and
Yes.
we'll start making noise about that soon.
Yeah.
So there is a second edition to this first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's Surrender.
There is Surrender. It's a powerful song.
It's a powerful song.
Actually, that was supposed to be the title album.
Yes.
That was supposed to be the title track, rather. Every time, this songs minister to me in a different way.
Yes.
And there are other songs that really take me deep
Yes.
with God. And this is one of them. And I said, okay, Surrender is going to be the title track.
Yes.
But then when God gave me Breathe in Me,
Yes.
I was just amazed.
Yeah.
I would be singing in the bathroom or in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I would just find myself crying.
Yeah.
I would say, all right, what's so special about Breathe in Me? That every time I'm singing, I'm not planning to cry. I'm not thinking that this song is going to touch me.
Yeah.
But every time I'd sing that song, I'll start crying or bubble in tongues or all that.
Yeah.
So I said, God, I'm taking this song as the title track. I believe in the ministry of the Spirit of God very much.
Yes.
And the Bible says that we, children of God, are led by the Spirit.
Yes.
And that's the way I feel that my success is going to be guaranteed.
Yes.
It's the fact that I'm led by God. I'm led by His Spirit. And He's the one that gives me confidence. I've had comments before saying, why are you doing this kind of music?
Yes.
In Malawi, it can't go far.
Yeah.
But I know where my confidence is coming from. I said, all right, it's not something that I'm doing on my own.
Yes.
I follow the voice of the Spirit of God. And I know that if He is speaking this to my life, if this is the direction He wants me to take, He's not going to fail me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I keep on staying confident in this, that it's going to go far.
Yes.
And I'm just going to do what the Spirit wants me
Yes.
to do. Exactly.
That is so powerful.
Yes.
That for each one of us, it might not be necessarily music. It might not be that we're doing something grand or whatever, but in even the smallest things, if we are driven by the Spirit of God, if we are led by the Spirit, and we know that what we're doing is about God,
It's about God.
then He's not going to let us down. There's no way.
He is not going to do that. And this is how I know that I'm going somewhere, because it's not me.
Yeah.
It's just an assignment given to me by God, and I'm just following His lead.
Can somebody, maybe who's going through a difficult time or they've given up on God, can you do a few lines for them for Surrender? Because it's a really powerful song.
For Surrender?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
At your feet I lay down. God, I bring all of me. Nothing do I hold back. Father, I surrender my all. Everything I have is yours. I give it all back to you. So where you lead, I will go, my Jesus. What you say, I will do. Thank you.
Wow. Guys, that is so powerful.
Thank you.
It's like you should go on, but we have to leave it right there for this moment. If you want to hear more of the music, if you want to listen to the music, This is the album. Where can people get the album?
We've distributed them mostly in Lilongwe and Blantyre.
Yeah.
We're yet to distribute the CDs in Zuzu and all across Malawi.
Okay.
But the easiest way is on malawimusic.com. If you can just follow my Facebook page, you can find the links there.
Okay.
I mean the link there for malawimusic.com. We have Impact Saloon. They have the CDs. Livingstone Pharmacy, they have the CDs.
In Blantyre.
Yes. In Lilongwe, there is it Mbona filling station?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where the CDs are found in Lilongwe.
Okay.
Sure. But we have the songs online as well on Spotify as well as...
Oh, wow, they're on Spotify.
They're on Spotify as well as iTunes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's excellent stuff. Now, we have talked about all the good things and how things are happening right now. But have you had moments where you felt that, no, do I still keep doing this? Challenges. Have you had any challenges along the journey?
If I tell you that I've never had any, I would lie to you.
Yes.
We meet all sorts of things. We come across a lot of things in life.
Yeah.
But we're different from someone who doesn't know God.
Yeah.
We have hope in Jesus. We know who to cry out to. There have been those times, but I've found solace, I've found comfort in God in every situation that I'm passing through. I know that I can always bow to someone and cry to someone. There are times where nobody else can see my tears, but I know where to present my tears to.
Yeah.
I go out there, I'll be smiling, everybody thinks everything is all right, but I know where to go to with my tears, and that's before God. And I've really seen God giving me peace. There is a song in this album that talks about the rest of God.
Yes.
That God didn't promise us not to go through the fire. God didn't promise us not to go through any kind of storms. We will go through that.
Yeah.
But God says, even though you walk through that storm, I'll be with you.
Yes.
Even in the fiery furnace, I'll be with you. So I've passed through, I meet challenges. I've passed through a lot of things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's God who gives me comfort. It's God who gives me joy. It's God who restores me. And I forget about what I've gone through.
Yes.
And I move on.
Yeah.
Sure.
How important has been your support system in this journey? I mean, I know it's not common to have somebody come out and be an artist. How has that been? How has the journey been with the people that surround
me?
Yes.
I should say I've really had good support from my parents, from my relatives, from my husband.
Yes.
They're really supportive. Great time, because they really see something great out of this whole thing. So I can't really say I've had challenges with people around me belittling me or thinking I wouldn't go far. I wouldn't say that. The support system is quite strong. I would say that.
That is nice. That is nice, because when you're getting that support from your inner circle, then it becomes easier even to deal with the issues as they're coming up.
Exactly.
What is the vision for you? Okay. How does the future look like?
All right. The future for me is global.
Yes. I love that.
It's global.
I mean, yes.
Sometimes I ask myself to say, why did God give me this kind of genre?
Yes.
Why don't I do this? Why don't I do that?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I know that God doesn't only want me to touch Malawi.
Yes.
God wants me to touch the whole world. Yeah. And I can already see how everybody across the world is able to relate with this kind of music.
Yes.
I see how people from Kenya they love the music. Yes. I see how people from South Africa love the music.
Yes.
I see how people from the UK love the music. So my vision is global. As I said, I want to be doing concerts and all. And I believe that one day I'm going to hold a concert in South Africa. Yes. One day I'm going to hold a concert in Zimbabwe, Botswana, in the UK.
Yes.
Exactly. All to the glory of Jesus.
Yeah.
All to the glory of God.
Wow. That is so nice.
Exactly.
I totally believe that the future is global for you. And Malawi, it's like, there is the talent. It is so huge. I should be seeing you on one gospel very soon. You know what I mean?
That is my prayer.
Yes, maybe 2020. That's where we will be seeing you on one gospel.
Exactly.
Wow. It is so good to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm
so
glad
for somebody that is going through a difficult time, zamulungu zisikuti ndi kweni ya, you know,
yes.
What would you say to that person?
That person, I would still tell them that there is nowhere else they can get hope. You can't get hope from drinking.
Yeah.
You can't get hope from drugs. You can't get hope from anywhere else apart from God. God says that call on my name and I'll hear you and I'll heal you. So there is nowhere else where we can get hope from. Whatever it is that we think we get hope from, it can only be temporarily. You drink, you smoke. I don't know whatever remedies people use. But at the end of the day, after 2 hours, after 3 hours, you get back to that. And it's really sad how these are the last times and the devil is really working. You know, he's really misleading people. He's only there to steal, kill, and destroy. He'll only deceive you. But then come to Jesus, come to God, because he says, come to me, all you who are sick, who are weary and heavy laden, and I am the one who's going to give you that rest. So for someone who doesn't believe in God, who doesn't know God, the way to go is to know him. The way to go is to call on his name, and he's going to heal you, and he's going to hear you.
How do they know him?
Faith comes by hearing the word of God. Find a church. There's many TV stations that preach about God. You know, you can go there and just sit under God's word, and that is gonna find your way into your heart, and you can get to God through that way.
And also, I suppose the basics are very important. That we all have Bibles, but hardly do we read them. For most of us, we don't really read the Bible, because I think for me, for the pastor can only do so much. I think the Bible says that you have to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. Nobody is going to work out your salvation for you.
Nobody is going to do that for you.
So you need to find the time to get in the Word and to read the Bible.
Exactly.
And to pray.
Especially these days that social media has taken the lead.
Yes.
You know, you always want to be on Facebook, you always want to be on WhatsApp. At the end of the day, you can't even read your Bible because you're tired. And you go to bed. And that's how we get eaten up inside. That's how we lose out on our salvation. Exactly. So we really need to be careful these end times. Because there is a lot of things that the devil is really, you know, catching us up with.
That's so true. Getting back to the album, Breathe in Me, there's a song, Throne Room.
Yes.
It is an outpouring of your heart to God. Talk to me about this song.
Throne Room is about my life. I've grown up as a person who values the presence of God, and probably I should say my relationship with him, my intimacy with him. So it's just a song that I sang out of what I go through or I encounter as a person and in my relationship with God. So there are times when I know I have to be away from everybody else and just lock myself in the room and pray. And that is how we are strengthened inside. That is why our lives are organized. That is how we get the direction for our lives. It's because when we talk to God, God talks to us. I talk about it's a place where we pour out our hearts to him, and he pours out his to ours. That's the only time when we can hear the mind of God about our lives, you know. So Throne Room is a huge, a very huge song. It speaks about my whole life, you know, my walk with God, my intimacy, and my passion for God. Exactly.
It is so powerful.
It is.
It is a powerful song. And then there is I Know You're Here.
I Know You're Here, exactly. That song is revelational to me. Because every time I'm on my knees, I feel God, you know. And when you feel him, you can have God in a place and not know that he is there. You know, you cannot have God visit you and not know that he is there. So it's a song that talks about being aware of his presence when he is there. I know you are here because I can actually feel it in my spirit. I can feel it in the atmosphere that you are right here when I'm talking to you. It's not like my prayers are going to the sky or hitting the wall and coming back.
Exactly.
I'm talking to someone who is right in front of me. You know, I'm talking to someone I'm bowing before, and he's right in front of me. He's seeing me, he's hearing me. He's closer to me than my own skin. He's closer to me than anything else I'm seeing in my room. So that's, I know you are here for you.
Wow. It is so powerful. Can we do a song? Can you sing that?
I know you're here.
A little bit of
okay.
it? Is it an easy song that you can
I think it's easy.
Okay, fine.
There's a mighty move of the Spirit here. A mighty power is at work in this place. And there are miracles and wonders taking place. You are here. You are here, my Jesus.
I can just see thousands of people's hands up in the air worshiping God. That is so powerful. That is so powerful.
Amen. Thank you so much, Irene. Thank you.
Wow. The talent is so good. There's a comment. It says, you are going places, Chigo. You're gifted. Your voice is awesome. The message in your songs runs deep. Keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That is a comment.
Thank you.
And I guess, like you said, that's the reason why you keep doing this. Because it's for
someone else out there. I mean, I find satisfaction in knowing that I'm blessing someone. Someone is getting close to God because they've heard my music. They've listened to my music.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wow. And then going to, there's deeper, and then there's rest.
Yes.
I love this song, Rest. Tell me about it.
Rest. It's funny how I composed that song.
Yeah.
I was in my room. Sometimes, you know, I'm pondering and I'm thinking or I'm meditating.
Yes.
And then this song just drops in. Like, you can be passing through a lot of things, but God is with you in them. When God is with you in them, you still are joyful. You know, you can be going through a hard time, but God gives you the peace inside. He says, my peace I give to you, not as the world gives it, but I give it to you. So it was all that ministration going through me, and I started writing that song.
Yes.
And in a Sunday service, I found out that the pastor started speaking on rest, and he was speaking exactly that. I was so excited. I was like, oh wow, what a connection.
Exactly.
You know, so it's a song that talks about the joy that God gives.
Yes.
Everything that God gives you, even though you're going through storms, even though you're going through a fire, there will be those times, but God promises his peace. God promises to be there for you. Yeah.
Wow.
So you are at rest even though things are not well. You know where to go to. You are in a place where it's dark all over, but you have someone who gives you light inside. So you don't see the darkness no longer. You see the light that God gives you. You don't see the storms around you. You feel the peace that he gives you.
The peace that is beyond human understanding.
The peace that is beyond human understanding. That even though you're going through something, and probably that arrow, that dart has been thrown to you by the enemy, and he expects you to be crying and lose your focus away from God. He finds that at that time you're rejoicing and you're raising up your hands and saying, thank you, Lord, you love me. Even though you're going through that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then he gets confused, like what's going on?
He gets confused. When he thinks that you'll be crying all through, he finds you leaping with joy, you know?
Yeah. Maybe you can sing a line or two from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can, sure. You give peace in a great and raging storm. You give calmness in a fierce and rising tide. You give courage in a fire and burning flame. You bring laughter when everything seems to be dark.
Whoa.
It's a beautiful country song, and I picture the music video with cowboy or cowgirl hearts and all that, and
it's
boots.
Gonna be fun. And the horse and everything. It's gonna be fun.
Precisely.
It's a beautiful song. It's just
it is
really
lovely.
nice.
Exactly.
Wow, that is so cool.
Thank you.
What message do you have to people out there? Maybe they've got talent. They realize that, I have a gift. But with everything that's going on with them, they might feel like maybe I should let this gift go and do the normal things that everyone else is doing because of the challenges in terms of the music. I don't know how you deal with it in terms of how people access music these days.
Exactly.
How do you encourage somebody who has got talent but they're doubting whether they should really follow it?
First of all, that gift is from God, and He wants you to use it. He doesn't want you to sit down and just keep it. If you see that you don't have the energy, sometimes people feel confined, like, I don't know how to write. There are many people who have come to me and say, I can't write a song. So, but I know how to sing. How do you help me? I want to reach out to the world. It always starts from somewhere. You see people doing covers. You may not always sing your own song. You may start with a cover. Who knows? After that, God is going to entrust you with more. So start with something. Start with covers. You have a voice and you have that gift. You can be posting some audios on Facebook. Start with a little something. If you don't know how to write, start with doing covers by people. I mean, people's songs. That gift is given to you to use it. So if you have a talent and you just don't have the guts to use it, you can even pray about it. Pray to God to give you the energy. Pray to God to give you the fire. Set me on fire so that I can run with it. So your gift is there to be used. Your gift is not for you. It's for someone else out there. Somebody else can be touched by your gift. Don't waste it. Don't leave this world without using it. Use it to the brim. Use it to the full.
That is so powerful. Who inspires you apart from God? But who inspires you in terms of music?
I should say I listen to a lot of music. But I grew up listening to a lot of Paul Wilbur. Most people don't know Paul Wilbur. I grew up listening to a lot of Paul Wilbur in my childhood. I used to listen to Third Day. It's a rock band. Those two. Fernando Ortega. I think this three. I should say this three. So it's Paul Wilbur, Third Day, Fernando Ortega. I listen to Bethel. I listen to Jesus Culture. I listen to all sorts of music as long as they're touching my life. But the person who really inspired me to be doing worship music is Paul Wilbur, because I find his music to be so touching. It takes me to pray into prayer. It takes me to the throne room. When his songs just start, I know they just bring the presence of God. So I can really say the person who really has inspired me is Paul Wilbur. But I listen to a lot of music, a variety of music.
Locally, is there anyone that inspires you?
Locally.
Yourself.
Well, I listen to local artists. I listen to, I think usually the youth. I listen to Success. I listen to, is it Baraka? I've just been listening to his songs recently, and I find them to be really beautiful. I think. Exactly.
Cool stuff. Any books that have touched you that you might recommend for people to grab?
I love reading, I know. But usually I love reading fiction. I read fiction. I read books by T.D. Jakes. I read all sorts of books. I usually read books by Francine Rivers. She's a Christian writer. So it's fiction, but they're the things that she talks about are things that she really can relate to. So I listen to, I read a lot of Francine Rivers books, so I can really say that I would recommend
any book.
Exactly. But I love to read.
Great stuff. Now, guys, that has been our show right here on the Nditha Show. It's been really amazing. And Chigo, just before we let you go, knowing that we are heading into the Christmas season, maybe you can do a song that blesses you, that's Christmas, like Christmas carol, to wind up the show.
I'm not so much into Christmas carols.
Okay.
I don't think I can know all the lines to any Christmas song, but I could just sing something for Christmas that I did.
Yes.
Let us rejoice, for unto us a King is born. A King is born. Emmanuel, God with us. We are never alone. Never alone.
Oh my God.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone. And thank you so much for having been there and for having watched the Nditha show. We appreciate your viewing the show. And also just a reminder, this is the album that we have been sampling this afternoon. This is Chigo Grace's third album. It's Breathe in Me. You've heard some of the songs that are just really amazing. And please grab the song, the album. It's going at
3,000.
It's going at 3,000 kwacha. Okay, maybe just a recap of your page, where people can follow you, where people can get the music.
On Facebook, it's Chigo Grace Music. On YouTube, it's Chigo Grace.
Okay.
On Instagram, it's Chigo Grace Music. So those are the pages that you can find me on.
All right, great stuff, guys. It's been amazing. My name is Irene Mpato. I'll catch you again next week with another show. Thank you so much for having been on the other side. Thank you, Chigo.
Thank you, Irene, for having me.
It's been amazing.
It's
Thank
really
you
been a
so
pleasure.
much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you.